Today I'll be talking about a very sticky topic, very interesting topic, abuse. What I like to call it, unfair abuse. It is very prevalent here in our domestic league, at the schoolboy level, at the Super League level, Major League level, JPL, Jamaica Premier League, is very prevalent. Now, lots of persons don't want to become a referee. Why? Because of the abuse. I have seen very good officials, very good, first year, second year, and after a while the abuse gets to them. All right, for not one reason or the other, it gets to them. Now, you want to become a referee and you turn up at a venue. No, let's reason this out. You turn up at a venue, right? You bathe, put on your good clothes, go to the venue, and as you reach the venue, referee got your mother, referee your father, referee have two father. The game not start yet, you know. You are coming out of the car, taking out your gear to go to the change room to get ready for the match. Now this is what meets you as you exit your vehicle. Now I'm gonna share two stories with you guys, and then you're gonna realize what I'm talking about. Alright, so refereeing is not easy. It is not easy. Just like any other job, it's not easy. Refereeing, you have to be constantly playing the 17 laws in your head while officiating. Even in warm-up, what if this situation comes up? What if that situation comes up? How do I manage it? Every game is different. Every situation on the field is different. So you may not see two handball, two offside, that's the same. Alright, every situation is different. Now with that being said, out there on the field, you have to man manage, you have to have personality, you have to have consistency, and you have to pick up the angles. Pick up the angles all time. Angles, yes, along with fitness, is one of the most important things we'll use as a guide on a match day or a particular match. Alright? Now that being said, the abuse I'm talking about is more of a verbal abuse. Alright? It's very rare. It does happen, but it's very rare. Persons, spectators, club officials, players would attack a referee. Very rare. Maybe for the entire year, maybe 5 times. I don't know. I'm just saying, because if it doesn't come to the fore, then we don't know of it. But here in Kasafa, for the entire year, maybe 5, maybe 3 or 5 for the entire year. Spans from January 1st to December 31st. Alright? But the abuse I'm speaking of, it baffles me at times, trust me, and I can say that persons are not au fait with the laws of the game. They are not up to date with the laws of the game. And I use a typical example. Alright? The bending for taking a throw-in was cut out. About 3-4 years ago, it was taken out of the laws of the game. You cannot bend or stoop to take a throw. Alright? Now, I was watching a JPL game maybe 2 months ago, and a team was down. The player took the ball, bent, and took a quick throw. It led to a goal. And the referee, no. The assistant put his flag up to indicate that it was a foul throw. Now everybody accused the referee and killed the referee, but it was taken incorrectly. So the restart has to be a foul throw for the opposing team. No, you don't know that. You watched the World Cup last year and you don't know that. Something wrong with you. Because you've been watching football, you've been following football all over, and you don't know that something is wrong. Similarly with offside. Alright? A ball is kicked towards goal. It deflected and went to a player in an offside position who kicked the ball in goal. Alright, no referee touch him, No, that's how it go. The law clearly states deflection or rebound. That player who benefited from that kick is offside. He's deemed offside. Not because it touched a defender. No, it has to be a deliberate play. If the defender never played at the ball, or a deliberate action by him causing the opponent to get the ball, then you have to rule it offside. But they don't know these things. They don't know these things. And this is why I conceptualized this channel years ago, but it's just coming to fruition now to highlight some of the flaws and to educate persons on the laws of the game. I truly believe if you know the laws of the game and you follow football, it will make your life easier, the officials' life easier, and the players' life easier. I can tell you from experience, I have gone to nearly 30 countries to whether to officiate, to attend seminars, workshops, my personal 9-to-5 work, my day-to-day job has sent me on workshops, and I have visited a lot of these countries and watching their football matches, gone to their matches, and I have never seen another country like Jamaica. Right? The abuses hurled at match officials, at referees is unbelievable. They curse you for the simplest of things. Trust me, so if you don't have thick skin, if you don't know what you're doing, and personality is very, very important. I like to talk in my game. Why I talk in my game? Hey, player, cut that out. Hey, I'm here. Referee's here. Why I do that is to let them know that you are present, you are seen. Some referees, they don't do that. Some referees are card referees. So a player do something, yellow card. A player do something, red card. But having the personality of a talking and being at that level, you get to eliminate some of these things. You understand? So referees, from time to time, you have to have a big personality, a strong personality. Without that, then your game is 9 yellow card, 11 yellow card, 2 red card. I'm not a card referee. All right, and I say this all the time, I'm not a card referee. I am a referee, still officiating, I'm also a coach, and I'm a teacher by profession. So I know the game from 3 different aspects. All right, and I realize that here in Jamaica, if you don't talk to some of these players, some of these teams while officiating, it can mash up your game, and it can cause your game to, I would say, bring the game in disrepute, yes, but it can cause your game to be looked at in the way of a bad game. And a nice game, 2 teams come to play, physical, hard, rough game, it's not a nasty game. A nasty game is the ball gone 3-4 yards and a player come in and take him out. That's a nasty game. But 2 players going at it hard, physical, no malicious tackle, that's not a nasty game. You have hard and fair, and you have nasty. All right, the ball gone and the player put up him elbow, boom, that's nasty. A player coming to challenge you and that's up, that nasty. You're here shielding the ball, no problem. That's a hard, fair game. There's difference. All right, so you're gonna view this clip and it will sum up what I'm talking about. All right, and just to share 2 of the experience I had in the past. One, I was in Portland years ago doing a game, Georges versus, I think it was Sporting Central at the time. Yeah, Georges versus Sporting Central, right? And you have the spectator, your mother, referee, we are gonna kill you, referee, all over the place. And I don't pay him no mind. I have the right, the referee has the right to stop the game, take out that player, send him out of the venue. The referee had that right. All right? But sometimes you can hear and you don't hear. You understand? I always referee earplugs, not physical earplugs, but I always try to tune out things, and still it becomes a bother. It becomes a bother for the game, and it wants to mess up your game. All right? So I tend to tune them up. So there was this player. He was wearing number 22, and the spectator, so the opposing spectator, so the spectator was supporting Georges, all right, St. George's. I think it's St. George's or George, I remember, but they come from Portland. George's Football Club, something like that. All right, so the opposing spectator, so he was supporting Georges, right? The number 22 came from Sporting Central. So every time he make a tackle, referee, number 22, he might double this, that. Referee 22. So what he was trying to say, you know, in Jamaica, we have the connotation of number 2 being a what? So he was saying the number 22 is a double what? You know, whatever, man. You know what we're talking about. So right throughout the game, I found it funny. So the player was on a yellow card, all right? playing hard and rush and stuff. So I go over there, I talk to him like 2 times. I say, hey, you're on a yellow card already. Be careful. The next rush tackle like that, you you commit, I'm gonna show you a second yellow card. Alright? And he was at it. The spectator now was adamant that I'm a friend and we are the same number, all kind of things. So I was reffing the game. So it was in the 80 something minute of the game. I remember I was close to the end, 80 something minute of the game. So that same player, he went across and committed a rush tackle, got away. Like a yellow card tackle. I went over there, issued the second yellow, and I showed him the red card. Now that spectator said, well done referee, number 22, double whatever man, you take your 80th minute for him, hug you up and kiss you, and you give him the red card. I just smile. I'm like, what more can I do as a referee? From the game started, and the player made the first tackle, I go over there, I try to calm him down, whatever, he continued, got a first yellow, and then it took the player 80 minutes for me to show him the second yellow, red card. Now the point I want to make is that this spectator, I don't know him, I don't know if he know the player, but he was saying it took me 80 minutes for me to show that player a second yellow card, which eventually he was given his marching orders, right? It took me 80 minutes for me to show him the second yellow card, finally red card, and to send him off the field. All right? And say he is whatever man because he's wearing 22. That have nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with the game overall. All right? Another incident, I went to a match, my girlfriend at the time, and as I went to the venue, approaching the venue, another referee was in the vehicle with me. It was in Montego Bay, so we drove from Kingston to Montego Bay, and another referee said to me, to my girlfriend at the time, you know what kind of gentleman you have? And he said, what you mean? I said, yeah man, what kind of gentleman you have? The person who drove you down, Mr. Turd, and what kind of person he is? I said, yeah, I know him, whatever, we've been together for a year. He said, no, you don't know. Wait till the match starts, you're going to know what kind of man he is. Yeah, they're going to tell you, the spectator going to remind you. They're going to call him whatever Atty man. They're going to call him your mother. They're going to say him sleep with the linesman, all kind of things. And that was her first experience outside of Kingston. Me officiating. I think this was the Doncaster Cup final. I don't remember. But yeah, man, we did a nice game and they did give it to me. But this is what I think I'm talking about. They don't know the laws of the game. They think it's a part of our culture, but it's not. It is not a part of our culture to be cursing referee from the moment they enter the venue until they leave, right or wrong. It is not a part of our culture. Referees make mistakes. Just like the forwards, just like the coach, referees make mistakes. Maybe on the bad angle, we may not see at the time, somebody may blocking us, somebody may run past our path. Referees make mistakes, good or bad, on the day. Alright? Good for a team who has benefited, bad for a team that lost or drew the game. But it's a part of life. I always tell my kids when I coach or teach them, refereeing and football is like a microcosm of life. Alright? You win, you lose, you move on, you brush off what took place already. And you get on with your life. You get on with your life. That is football, and it will happen. It will happen over and over. Why you think these referees at the top are as good as they are? It's because of consistency. Consistency, perfecting their craft. And I have said over and over, the referees at that level, they make the least amount of mistakes and they are most consistent. That's what separates them, you know. That you can have FIFA, first year FIFA, 5-year FIFA, 10-year FIFA, 17-year FIFA. They are all FIFA referees. They all wear the white badges. What separates them? The 17-year FIFA may have gone to 4 World Cups. May have done every single tournament in the world. The 5-year FIFA, maybe he has been on the list for 5 years and only gotten 2 international matches. The first year FIFA, maybe I've done 4 matches in his top tier in his country. So you have different levels all over the world. All right, sit back and watch this video that I want to highlight about abuse.
Batty boy! Referee, we can't go say me, I go be you. Hey, referee boy, go suck your mother again. Tell man boy, forget it, go suck your mother. Go suck your mother, referee. Hey, referee boy, go suck your mother when you're too far.
Getting heckled, referees getting abused all the time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, Ref's Corner. That's the only way to grow this channel.